So before you guys ask, and I know you will, these are the two products I used. I used the rust reformer in all the cracks and crevices and on all the welds because that's where it's most likely to rust. And this acts as an adhesion promoter and a primer. I've used this stuff before in the past. It works great. And then I use, this is my favorite Rust-Oleum spray paint. This stuff is awesome. Let me show you something I painted almost a year and a half ago that's under a lot of duress from tree branches and rocks and whatnot. But these armored CTIS covers have been painted with that same product, and they might be wet from the rain this morning, but as you can tell, they hold up. That paint holds up really well. I've only painted them once, and as you can see, some of these little scratches and stuff, those are from the tree branches hitting it, but they never remove the paint. So I'm sure if I pressure wash this, it would look like nothing happened there. But I haven't washed Abel for a long time. Anyhow, this is the same paint. I also used that exact same paint on the OC12 differential, as you guys might have seen earlier in this build. And so basically the only thing I've used the oil-based Rust-Oleum on is the track frame, and that's this stuff. And it's another favorite type of paint that I have that I used, and I use these on the actual wheels, not the armor covers, on Abel, and then the whole truck is painted with a tinted version of this stuff. So now that we got that out of the way, another reason I wanted to do it this way is because it's faster, it's easier cleanup, and the forecast for this week calls for rain all the way through next Tuesday. So I wanted to be able to get this section of the build done. It'll free up some space in the garage. Now I have the opportunity to pick this up, spray the bottom of the missing section there that I missed from the table, and let that dry a little bit, and then get that dropped down here on the frame. And now I can just do touch-ups with the rattle cans as I move forward. And you may have seen me in the video do a little bit of that on this. I did some research online, and that Rust-Oleum paint will actually adhere to the oil-based paint that Rust-Oleum makes. So I was pretty surprised about that, because usually oil-based and lacquer don't mix. But for some reason, Rust-Oleum makes their products so that they'll work with each other, which is pretty surprising and actually pretty cool if you think about it. So as you guys can see, it's still wet, so the color won't be uniform as you see it on the camera here. But as this dries over the next 4 hours or so, all the color should become uniform, and you can see it's starting to dry in like this spot and that spot. And I may go and do one more coat on it. I've got a little bit of paint left, so that's not a big deal. But as all things on this channel, this opens up more work to be done, and that's what I really need right now to occupy my mind while we're going through this whole stay home, stay healthy thing here in the state of Oregon. I hope you guys are staying safe. I know there's some close people that are up in Seattle that they're just having a hell of a time getting this thing under control up there. So we're playing it safe. I work in an area that has at my hourly wage gig, I work in an area that's got a high concentration of this stuff going around, and some of the people are continuing to work out there, and I don't know how they're doing that, because eventually you are going to get it. So if you're out and about. So, but other than that, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you like this episode, give me a thumbs up. And hey, if you saw something you liked, or you want to give me some comments, good or bad, I don't care. You can post whatever you want down there, and I'll try to respond to it. I've been pretty good lately about responding to people. I've got some time on my hands, so leave me some comments down in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, take care, and I'll catch you next time. See you later. Bye-bye.